Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is Monday night and I figured I would just take you guys along with me throughout the night. As you guys know, I do work night shift and I try to do as much as I can in the nighttime so that I don't have to worry about it in the day, and I kind of just have the day as like free time for myself. We're gonna do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of meal prepping, and a little bit of working on some projects for Etsy. So I'm just gonna give you guys a really quick rundown on the list of things that we have to do, and then I'll just show you really quickly what the downstairs looks like and kind of just how I want to clean it all up. So basically I do want to clean the entire downstairs. I do watch baby Ella once a week, and right now I have a lot of her toys and things scattered all over the downstairs, which I totally don't mind. Whenever she's here, I don't want to worry about cleaning a mess or anything like that. I just really enjoy spending my time with her. So I do have to clean up whatever mess was made throughout the day just because I focused all my time on just spending it with her. So it is kind of messy down here. Not anything crazy, but it could definitely use a cleaning. After this, I do have to do my start times for our drivers because I am working right now. From there, I do have two little updates for you guys. I recently got enrolled in a program for school. It's not really that long. It's like a 4-month program for a certification, and I am studying to be a nutrition consultant, which I'm very, very excited about. I actually enrolled with my mom. So she is actually studying to be a holistic practitioner. I am studying to be a holistic nutrition consultant. So I will be working alongside her. We have big plans. My sisters want to get involved in this as well, but right now I'm the one that enrolled with her, so I am studying for that, and classes just started officially today. So I want to make sure and go through everything, my whole course list and syllabus, make sure I'm up to date with everything, because it's officially starting today, but technically started last week, so I was already posting on like discussion boards and things like that. So I am gonna make sure that I'm all caught up on that. And then from there, I do have to work on 2 little projects. One is to make business cards for my aunt. I told her that I would make her some, so I already have an idea of what it's supposed to look like. I've been working on it on Canva a little bit. Now I just have to actually make them. I already got her approval to go ahead and move forward with it. And then also my sister asked me if I could make her some stickers for Valentine's Day, because Ella's gonna be taking some goodie bags for the kids at church in her class. So I do want to make sure to work on that later. She already made them on Canva. All I have to do is print them and make them into stickers, so that's not going to be too hard. And then I did recently start a detox, which is my second update. It's going to last about 4 months, and basically what we're doing is focusing on every single system in my body. So we're going to focus on my central nervous system, my digestive system, so on and so forth, and each system will be about 4 weeks. So basically, because of this, I've had to eliminate a ton of things in my diet, and so I'm pretty much going to be vegan for the next 4 months, which sounds a little bit difficult, and I'm kind of nervous about it, but at the same time, I will be doing this with my mom, and I think my dad is doing it as well. But for sure, the one that is like fully going in on this detox with me is my mom. So I know that I'm not going to be doing it alone, and I can kind of go to her if I need help, ideas, things I can or can't have. She's kind of studying a little bit more of this than I am, and so I have her at least to lean on and to be my accountability partner. So today was my first official day, and I had a headache that lasted basically all day, and it was starting to turn into a little bit of a migraine. I kind of just started chugging water and praying that it would go away. It's not as bad as it was like the last hour or so, but it's still kind of lingering. We're just not gonna think about it and move on. But with this, there's a lot of prep work that I have to do the night before, just because I have to have like a bunch of celery juice, I have to have a detox smoothie and all that stuff. And sometimes it just takes a long time to make because I do have to like juice everything. And so I'd rather just have that ready tonight, put it in the fridge, and then first thing tomorrow, I don't have to spend so much time being in the kitchen. So we're gonna go through that tonight and get all of that done. That is my list so far for tonight. I know that I talked a lot, but yeah, that's basically it. It's not gonna be like a nighttime routine or anything. It's just kind of getting things done. So I'm gonna take you along with me. Let me show you really quickly what the house looks like and kind of what I have to get done, and we'll move on from there. I bought some more fruit, and I got some bell peppers at Costco today. I just dumped everything when I got home, to be honest. Let me show you really quickly what my fridge is looking like, because it's looking pretty sad at the moment. So basically I have all of my condiments right here on the door, and then I have some juices. I got this new Chobani creamer, and the Chobani ones are my absolute favorite. This one does say that it's vegan friendly and it's a French toast flavor. I did try it with some coffee, and honestly, it does not even taste dairy free. This one is actually very, very good, and I very highly recommend it. I do have some sea moss. This is for my detox smoothies, but even then I was taking sea moss every day. So a lot of the stuff that I'm incorporating into my detox I was already doing, so it doesn't feel too difficult. I have some sodas there from when I was drinking soda, but now that's strictly for guests. And then there's nothing in here. I have half a watermelon here. And then the other half, I actually stuck it in the freezer, so that's gonna be very good tomorrow. I have some wild blueberries. That's for my smoothies. And then I have some frozen bananas and pineapple. I have 2 giant bags from Costco in the chest freezer. And then I have a bunch of carrots that I'm gonna have to juice. I think I might make them with apples or something. We'll figure that out. Just 1 salad kit and some sad lettuce. Then I have some sliced strawberries that I cut up a little bit earlier today. Another thing of orange juice because I'm supposed to put this in my detox smoothies. Just some leftover produce, honestly. I also have to put cilantro in my smoothies. There's nothing in there. I can't have any kind of animal products, so I will not be having any more eggs, which luckily it's not like I wasted anything. There's only 3 left and I can just use those for when Ella comes over and I can make her some breakfast. Then I have half of a melon. I can't have chicken broth anymore, but I can have vegetable broth, so I have this because I'm going to make some soup tomorrow. Just have some grapes in here and some celery, which I'm about to use that whole thing right now because I have to make some celery juice and I need to buy some more tomorrow for tomorrow's juices. I have to restock this section with waters. They're in the garage. And then just these 2 that I can't even have anymore. I do have some liquid collagen from my holistic doctor that she gave me, so I am still taking this every day. I can't really have stuff like this, but I mean, there's no need to throw it away just yet. But all of my dairy products that I did have, since that obviously has a shorter expiration date, they were all in this section. I gave them all to Chastity just because I can't have them and there's no point in storing them here. So I gave her all of that. Any kind of like meat products that I had, I gave to her. It's looking a little bit sad right now, but you know what? We're gonna get through this. And I'm trying to figure out different recipes to make. Okay, so I have to clean this whole little area up. For dinner, I made a baby sweet potato with 1 orange bell pepper. And these look nasty, but honestly, guys, these are it. And I got them from Sprouts. It's spinach and feta veggie links, and they are vegan, soy-free, and gluten-free. And this actually ended up tasting very, very good. You couldn't even tell it was vegan. So I highly recommend these. I don't remember how much I paid for them. I think they were like $7. But I ended up putting that in my dinner and it was actually really good. I kind of had to clean up this whole area here. And then this is what the living room is currently looking like. I've got Ella's toys kind of just scattered. I ended up putting some of them away earlier, but yeah, this is where we're at currently. And then I do have to clean up this section already. This is a combination of Nikki's, Ella's, and my things here. So Chastity left her stroller here just in case I would take her for a walk since I used it last week. She just didn't end up taking it home and there was no need for it today because it was raining. But yeah, I kind of have to clear the section. It's already getting on my nerves. So we're going to figure this out today. So I'm going to start cleaning and prepping and then we'll get to work. so in the morning I'm supposed to have 32 ounces of warm lemon water, which that's literally the easiest thing to do, so that's obviously not anything I have to prep. But I also have to have 32 ounces of celery juice, so I already have that ready. And then I have to make this giant detox smoothie, so I'm just gonna put all of that into a Ziploc bag and we're gonna put it in the freezer. That way tomorrow I can just put all of those contents into the blender and it'll be super easy from there. So let me show you exactly what I have to put in the smoothie. We are putting 2 cups of wild blueberries, and these are seriously so good, and it just makes the smoothie taste amazing. This is supposed to make 32 to 64 ounces. So if it looks like a lot, it's because it is. We are doing 2 frozen bananas. Obviously these are not frozen, but they will be put in the freezer, so they're just gonna freeze overnight. And this morning, the frozen bananas that I had were just in like cut in half, so I'm gonna make them into just little smaller pieces so that they're easier to blend tomorrow. We are doing half a cup of strawberries, half a cup of pineapple, and I have frozen pineapple just because regular pineapple is just way too messy to cut, and it's just me, so I know that frozen's gonna last a lot longer. So I prefer frozen fruits just because I know that if I have too many that are left outside, it's just gonna go bad. So we have half a cup of frozen pineapple, and then here's where things start to get a little bit kind of weird, but I'm also supposed to do 1 whole cup of fresh squeezed orange juice, so I'm gonna put that tomorrow when I actually blend it. Otherwise the whole thing's gonna be frozen and then I can't do anything with it. We're putting 1 tablespoon of Irish sea moss, 1 teaspoon of barley grass powder, 1 teaspoon of spirulina powder, and 1 tablespoon of Atlantic Seedles. And the weirdest one for me is 1 whole bunch of cilantro. I don't know why, but I actually made the smoothie today and I forgot to add the cilantro, so I don't know exactly what it's gonna taste like tomorrow when it's actually in there, so wish me luck. But as far as like all the powders and stuff like that, I couldn't really taste it. What is this? And the Seedles is actually dried flakes from baby seaweed, and it smells real fishy when you open the bag, but when you actually put it in the smoothie, you can't even really tell it's there, so I'm okay with that. I don't think I forgot anything, but here are all the ingredients for my smoothie tomorrow. Aside from the cilantro, which I haven't tried it with it yet, it's actually a very good smoothie. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer, and then tomorrow morning it's gonna be easy to just dump it in the blender with 1 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice, and then we should be good from there. So I have my main liquids prepped, and now I can officially just sweep and mop and then clean the living room. So after this, we're gonna head upstairs and just get to work. Okay, the downstairs is officially clean. Everything is vacuumed and mopped, and I also cleaned the bathroom. I'm about to mop this right now, but I just did a really quick touch up here. There wasn't anything really crazy. And I'm just gonna mop this whole little section right here, and then I'm gonna head upstairs. is almost 12:30 and we've already cleaned the downstairs. I've already prepped everything that I need to for my detox tomorrow, and I'm officially gonna sit down and just work. So I have to do everything for our drivers. Right now my priority is focusing on my actual job, and then from there I'm gonna work on my sister's stickers for Ella for her Valentine's Day goodie bags, and then from there I'm gonna do my aunt's business cards, and then after that I'm gonna be working on my school stuff. It's not officially due until Wednesday, which is why I'm not in the biggest hurry for it, but I do need to at least start it tonight. So once I finish these things, they should be easy enough. It's not anything that's too difficult of a task, which is why I'm not too worried about it. But basically I'm just gonna be on the computer for the rest of the night, it seems like. So I guess I'm just gonna close it out here. I'll probably take you along with me when I start working on these little projects and stuff like that. But as far as like the busy work and stuff, there's not really anything to film. I'm just gonna be on the computer. You're just gonna be watching me type and stuff. So there's not really much entertainment to that, but I'll probably take you along with me. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But for now, I need to go ahead and send out all our details for our drivers, and then we'll go ahead and do everything else after. Okay, so Chastity has also been teaching, so she decided to make some goodie bags for her classroom, and I'm gonna make some separate for Ella as well, but these are specifically for her class, and it just says Happy Valentine's Day on top and Mrs. Raina on the bottom, and I just think these are super cute. So I know that this isn't the actual way that you make stickers. People make them on their Cricut and stuff like that, but that's kind of too complicated and too time consuming of a process for me, to be honest. So what I do to save myself a lot of time and mistakes is I get this sticker paper, and so basically I put this in the printer and I print out the design that I need for it. So I did 3 on 1 page, which I think these are actually going to be really big, so I'm going to make them smaller, but I'm going to do that on here, and then from there, to make it super easy, once I've finished that, I put this adhesive laminating sheet on top, and it kind of gives it that glossy layer that you need to look like a sticker. So the top is glossy and the ink doesn't fade off of it, and then the bottom is obviously a sticker, and then she's gonna put these on her goodie bags. So I'll let you know how it works out. Okay, so they actually came out super cute, but I am so mad at myself because the first round I accidentally put the paper on backwards. So the matte side is on this side and the glossy side is over here. So when I peel off the sticker, there's no adhesive on this part. So this is kind of just trash, but at least I got this one. Nothing smeared or anything like that. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes to dry, and then I'm going to put the adhesive laminating tape on it, and then I'll show you guys how I cut that out. Okay, so this is what the adhesive looks like, and you just peel exactly where it says. And this can get a little tricky if you're not careful, just because it can kind of move around and you have to try not to get any air bubbles. So I'm just gonna lay it like perfectly. It's already sticking. Shoot, hold on. Let's see if we can get this on the first try. Technically now the second. Just gonna lay that there. I have this from my Cricut machine, so I'll just make sure that there's no air bubbles. And then from here, I'll cut them all out, just because if I cut them beforehand, then I'm having to do all these tiny little individual circles, and I don't have time for that. Hopefully we can get this done right.